Welcome to Byte-Sized Tech. A huge shift is coming to the devices we use every single day. And I'm not just talking about another small incremental upgrade. Nope, we are on the edge of a fundamental change in how our laptops and phones actually work, and it's all powered by an AI engine that lives right inside them. So let's get into what this new AI engine really means for you. So the big idea here, the main theme, is convergence. You know, those lines that have always separated our powerful computers from the phones in our pockets, well, they're starting to blur, creating this one single seamless ecosystem. And like Qualcomm CEO Cristiano Amon said, this isn't some far-off vision anymore. It's actually happening right now. And this whole revolution, it really kicks off with the laptop, the device so many of us rely on for work, for play, for pretty much everything. And for years, we've all had to deal with the same kind of frustrating trade-off. You know the drill, right? If you wanted a laptop with real performance, you were basically tethered to a power outlet, always looking for a place to charge. But that compromise, it's coming to an end. The promise of this new tech is actually pretty simple. You get all the powerful performance you need, but with multi-day battery life. We're talking true freedom to work and create from literally anywhere. Okay, so what's the engine making all this happen? It's these new chips, the Snapdragon X2 Elite and the X2 Elite Extreme. Now, you can look at the core counts and the high frequencies, and that's all great. But what really jumps out is that massive NPU performance. That signals a huge shift. It's not just about being fast anymore. It's about having intelligent, efficient power. And that gets us to the most crucial point. It's not just about being faster. It's about being way, way smarter with energy. See, the Snapdragon X2 gives you a ton more performance than its competitors while using the exact same amount of power. That right there is the secret sauce behind that multi-day battery life we were just talking about. All right, let's switch gears to that other device we literally can't live without. Our smartphones are also getting a massive upgrade, but this one is focused less on just raw speed and way more on raw intelligence. This new smarts is built around a concept they're calling agentic AI. Okay, so think of it like a personal assistant that lives right on your phone. It learns your habits, it learns what you like, and it starts to anticipate what you need. It can do complex things across a bunch of different apps from just one command. And the best part? It's all done on your device, keeping your data private. This is all thanks to the new Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chip. But here's the thing. To pull off that kind of proactive intelligence, you need a colossal leap in processing power. And that brings us to this benchmark result, which is, well, it's pretty surprising. In multi-core performance tests, the new Snapdragon actually pulls ahead of Apple's latest A19 Pro chip by a pretty big margin. We're talking over 22% more powerful. So what does all that power actually let you do in the real world? Well, imagine this. You're at a concert, you grab a quick video on your smart glasses. It syncs to your phone and you just say, I should share this. That's it. The AI agent just takes over. It edits the video, it writes a cool caption, and it posts it to your social media. No fumbling with apps, no manual editing. That's what agentic AI is all about. And this is where it all connects. Whether we're talking about laptops with battery life that lasts for days or phones that are basically becoming personal assistants, the secret ingredient making both of these things possible is artificial intelligence. And the one metric, the one number that really defines this new era of AI is this: 80 TOPS. That stands for 80 trillion operations per second. I mean, just think about that for a second. That's an almost unimaginable amount of computing happening every single moment. That is the raw AI horsepower they've packed into the neural processing unit, or NPU, of these new chips. This incredible speed is what allows these devices to run really complex AI models locally, on the device itself, without having to send your data to the cloud. And that makes them faster, more personal, and importantly, a whole lot more private. It's really about creating an AI that, as one Qualcomm exec put it, can be your partner in the moment. So when you combine this seriously powerful on-device AI with chips that are just erasing the lines between PC and mobile, you start to get a really clear picture of the future. A seamless, converged ecosystem where all your devices just work together as one intelligent unit. And if you need a real, tangible piece of proof of just how powerful our mobile devices have become, here it is. Parts of the actual keynote where these chips were announced were filmed using an unreleased Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra powered by this new chip. A phone you can die, being used alongside professional cameras for a global live stream. That's pretty wild. This level of hardware power, combined with software that is finally starting to catch up, It brings up a huge question. With the lines between our devices blurring this much, are we finally really entering a new era of seamless computing? All of this suggests we're moving beyond a time when our devices are just passive tools that we have to tell what to do. With powerful AI living right inside them, learning from us, and anticipating our needs, it leaves us with one last thought. Will your next device be a partner and not just a tool? If you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.